Ken Paxton, the Texas Attorney General, joins us now live on the program. Sir, welcome, and thank you so much for coming on. Again, the Supreme Court gave the feds the okay. They can go in and tear down the wire. We haven't really seen that happen yet, but what's Texas's plan in case that happens?
Well, one, we're not required to help them. Two, we're going to put it back up. There was no order for us. I actually sued them over them cutting down our wire, so it was our lawsuit. And all the Supreme Court did was take away the injunction stopping the federal government from cutting it down. So we're still actually in litigation at the Fifth Circuit over this very issue, along with other immigration issues like Shelby Park, like our new law that allows us to deport people. So the battle is on, and we're not giving up.
Can you talk to us about Shelby Park, this one becoming a more known name now that we've been talking about it in national media? A park in Eagle Pass, Texas. I mean, we went as far here on National Report to talk to residents who live in Eagle Pass who utilize Shelby Park now as seemingly a processing center, if you will. There's been a lot of mixed opinions on it, and some expressing concerns about it. Can you talk to me about where you stand with that, AG, in terms of the laws that are being implemented here? Again, taking this park away from the residents in that area and using it as a processing center. Where do you stand with that, AG?
Yeah, this is property owned by government in Texas. The federal government has no right to come and take over that property, which is used for recreational purposes. That's being funded by tax dollars in Texas, to take it over and use it as a way to increase the number of people crossing the border and potentially, as we know, increasing crime in the area. And so absolutely, we're going to keep them out. They have no right to take it over. And it's only a 2.5 mile area. And it's interesting to me that there's 1,260 something miles of border, and they're mad about two and a half miles when they're letting people in all over the place. So it's an interesting fight that doesn't seem, in my opinion, to have a lot of purpose for them, has a lot of purpose for us, because this is a park that residents use for recreational purposes.
Sure. You know, you mentioned this fight, and it's been called the border battle. It's so strange because you would think as Americans, everyone would be on the same page in wanting to implement the laws on the books and to secure the U.S. southern border to protect everyone who's already in the country. But what's going on here? I mean, is there really tension between Texas DPS and federal troops and National Guardsmen? I mean, can you talk to us about that dynamic that's playing out and how people work together, or how there could be a bit of tension?
No, I don't think there's tension between the actual people on the ground. The Border Patrol do not like what they're being forced to do. They do it because they were forced by Joe Biden and his administration to do it. On day one of his administration, he said that he was not going to deport people anymore. And ever since then, we've been in litigation with him over immigration, and he's continued to let people in. But that's not what law enforcement wants. I can tell you, nobody wants what he wants. And basically, he's decided, to the detriment of the American public, that he's going to bring these people in, work with the cartels every day, because the cartels make money off of every person coming through, and he's making it easier for them because they don't have to hide anymore. They just turn themselves in. And it also allows the cartels to import more drugs. So it's been very profitable and good for the cartels. It has not been good for Americans because of the increased crime, the risk of terrorism, and the cost that every state's going to bear as a result of this.